everyone. We are doing a follow-up video today because it's monthly close and some of these altcoins are doing something very nice. This is Solana. We're going to start it off with today on a monthly because monthly close is happening in about 14 hours. And you can see Solana is almost bullish engulfing, but it is going to be closing a lower high this month. And you can follow up on the previous videos on Solana that we have to see the TA that we were looking for into this monthly close, which I'm going to show you on the drawings in a sec. Before we get started, guys, please, if you haven't already, like the video, subscribe to the channel, press the bell button for notifications so you get these updates as they come out. If you're interested in trading with me live, feel free to join the Discord server. Link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that we use and recommend that helps the channel grow. So thank you guys so much. Aside from that, if you have any other questions or concerns, just leave it in the comment section below and I'll get back to you in the next one. So kicking this off, monthly looks good. We are actually sitting on our bullish order block support, which is around 113. And we are around 150 right now, so that's awesome. Even if we come back to around 120, it's still good as long as we're not opening and closing underneath 113. So everything looks good for upside continuation. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because we have this week starting off with a little bit of selling at a lower high, at resistance. If you saw our drawings, this is the bottom of the little triangle that we were waiting for a breakout of. And if anyone who wanted to take that short over here at 180, they would have closed it at 130. And basically, it looks like we're in no man's land in the middle on the weekly. If you go to daily, you can see it's at resistance at a lower high than previous, and this level has given us resistance many times before looking left. Okay, if you can see over here, this level has given us resistance plenty of times before. So the goal would be today to get above that level and close. And I'm gonna actually delete the squiggle. I'm sorry, that was like the reason I'm deleting it is because I'd rather do it like this. There you go. And this is the line in the sand to break today into monthly close, because any lower close underneath 162 means that these guys basically are going to hold their short to break 132 and then follow this path over here. So what we were looking for from this break, which happened here, and we kind of like went back in and just retested the short, but we're just going to move it to right here. Just moved it right, meaning that if we lose this level over here now, this is your warning of downside continuation to come. So if we lose 149 on a daily close, open and close on a daily at 149, the risk of us going from 149 to 132 is there, and then following out this path. So that's the gist of the reason I'm pointing this out. We want today to continue above 162 and close above 162 so we can go test the resistance at 180, which is a $20 pot. So all the liquidity here, the people who shorted here, if these guys don't close their short, they will fuel this pump into the 180 test. When we come back to test this 162, we'll probably be support, and we'll be looking for continuation into like 200. Meaning everything is looking for upside, okay? So even if you come here, it's a bullish opportunity to come test over here and just zigzag out of here in a V-bottom fashion, okay? So this is what can be possible if everything goes to fruition with upside continuation, with not losing 149 and taking out 162. The resistance and opening closing above that, then the path of least resistance will flow automatically. You will see a faster impulse as that occurs. So I'm gonna just snap that picture and we're gonna just share that with you guys. There you go. So that's Solana. That's what we're looking at. Everything looks good and peachy keen for upside continuation. But yeah, you might come and do this little triangle consolidation. That shouldn't fudge you out. If you come back down here and just kind of consolidate in this, it's a bullish opportunity for you to get on the train for upside continuation. Excuse me. So take this little rounded bottom that we had over here and just move it up a little bit, because it can come and test into the bottom of this triangle. But that should not FUD you out, is basically what I'm saying. Okay, now the next thing I would like us to go take a peek at was Cardano. Let's go to Cardano. This was another one that we were watching and saying, hey, it's very possible that we could break out. Here is the monthly on Cardano, and you can see we're grinding the lows, grinding the lows. The last resistance was around 130, oh sorry, 0.38, and we're finally a little bit above it on the monthly. So closing this month like this is actually looking pretty decent, almost engulfing bullish, but until the close, I don't want to say anything, okay? So, but everything right now looks good for monthly continuation on Cardano. And here is your weekly. Weekly, you can see if you had an accumulation area. There you go, parallel chain. If you had, let's say, an area that you were going to accumulate, this would be that zone. I'm actually going to unfog that. Cool. So this is what we would have been looking for in an accumulation, like the perfect scenario, which, you know, you got to be quick on those days. So you have to be only watching this one asset if you were going to get that. Obviously, the people who got 27 cents are very happy. They could have took profit at 36. Above 36, I would not be rushing because, see, we already were looking for a pop up into resistance over here like 40-ish. Pop back down into 36 to confirm 36 as support, and then you should just impulse right past this and then start going to 52. You might come back and retest this level 43 and then past 52 to like 70. And that's what this ping pong zigzag stuff. So this thing that you had over here, this bullish consolidation, you can clone that, and you should be looking for something very similar like that outside of that channel on a daily. So now let's go to daily, and what do you know? You're doing a bullish pullback, which should not scare you. And as long as you're rounding the bottom over here, it's good for upside continuation following the yellow path. Oops. Following the yellow path up. Okay? You just can't lose 36 cents. That's your warning that, hey, we're doing something different. Okay, so Cardano actually looks like something to consider moving forward if that's an asset that you were looking to accumulate. I mean, 36 to 52, almost a 100% spot move is possible. So I'll just take a picture of that. Should I zoom it out like this? Frumpy usually goes like, I can't even see the candles. There you go. That should be good. 88. And I did a Ripple in the morning. I don't know if you guys saw the last video, but I guess I might as well just go over it since I just mentioned it like a fool. That will be the last coin we go over today. And I will follow up later with some stuff. Members, feel free to look at our channel for the Bitcoin and ETH charts. I think you guys should pay attention to that. Here is Ripple. We've been consolidating tightly. We are basically at the resistance that we're waiting for. The only thing about Ripple, which is really iffy, like in this situation, is the volume has just contracted into like nothingness. So we're kind of just floating on up kind of situation on monthly. Weekly, you are bullish and go. Oh wait a minute. Monthly was bullish engulfing. Yes, monthly is bullish engulfing, and it's actually last month was a weak selling attempt. So even though you have low volume, the sellers are really not here. It's more buyers. So if that means anything to you, here's your weekly looking good for hitting us at resistance. Here are the drawings that we were looking at. Let me just stretch it out. This 63 to 65 has been resistance how many freaking times? We're literally hitting the dome thing that we've already had. And then this is the level to break. So as long as we close this month above 63, next month I will be looking for daily open and close above 65. And then I would just gun for 72, 82, then the dollar. This is very shallow retrace. meaning people are really just looking for that upside by buying and holding. The only way we can go the opposite way is the market of people in Ripple trying to cash out, knowing that everyone's buying and holding. As this floats up, they just start doing their selling, and that's where you'll see the people who buying and holding flip into sellers as well, and then you'll see the quicker sell off. So until retail thinks as long as everyone thinks the market is going up and peachy keen and we got Fed rate cuts and free money and easy monetary policy, we should zigzag this up into the resistance of 126 at least 126. This 82 is like just butter. It's colored orange for butter. This is not gonna hold us back with this much contraction. There's probably so many shorts that will get liquidated that we probably will hit 185 in like some blow off top kind of situation. And when that happens, we can have a quick move back to like $1.18 to 82 cents for support, and then a blow right out of here, like on a monthly, not even on a weekly. If you just look at the monthly, look at this contraction, okay, on a monthly, and then you have these kind of candles, okay? This candle here was a change of 66 cents, which is a 177% move on that one candle, okay? One of these candles over here, and this was, first of all, this here was like when people didn't even know if crypto was going to have a long-term future or this, that. This is 2020, okay? 4 years ago. Everyone knows crypto ain't going nowhere. You didn't even make a lower low. You held the low, and you have only gone higher. Ripple is one of those ones, and I'm not a Ripple holder. I'm not an investor in Ripple, but just TA, you have never retested the low, really, and you've only built on those supports moving up. This could be the low of Ripple for the next 100 years. Like, you might not get 63 cents or under a dollar on Ripple moving forward. After Ripple gets above a dollar, you probably won't see under a dollar. Maybe you'll get lucky at that 87 cents, but really Ripple wants to go to like $2 and 350, and then it wants to find a top somewhere and then retest back into these levels. This little triangle, when it breaks out, it's gonna make some crazy moves. And I just want to make sure all the people out there know that I am not a Ripple hater. I know the move's gonna come. I know everyone's gonna make millions and millions of dollars. I am not patient for the move, nor am I invested or I'm gonna be like trying to fade this short or anything. I wish everyone luck and I hope everyone makes money. Just make sure that if I need a loan, you give me a nice interest, low interest loan, okay? And I fully am behind this turning into a really meme coin rally situation, because this is winding and winding and winding, and we've been watching this for about a year now. Okay, so wish you guys the best of luck. Let me turn on those drawings. I'm gonna take that picture, and then we can follow up with all of this stuff later. Okay, let the monthly close, and we'll follow up on the first day or first weekly close of the new month. We'll see how everything is going. My ETH situation, ETH did not take out any lows, but today is a possibility. I'm watching. If we get an SFP of the lows, I'll go long. If we go SFP the top, I will take a short. And I have specific levels for the long. I want 26.30 for the long. I want that level to hold. If we lose 26.30, I'll get a little bit more short mode bearish. And for the long, I want 26.30 SFP. I want to retest and hold 26.30 and then just take out 27, and I can long on any tested support. On the short, I want to see weakness at 27 to 27.30. If we swing failure pattern 27.30, I will probably flip short from 27 and under and take my first profit at 26.30. Maybe even take a little bit of a long hedge just in case the market's trying to like shake shit out. And then I will ride it down to the 25.50 support of the week prior. And yeah, that's how I plan on moving it. I don't even want to show you guys that in the chart because it's stuff that I'm trying to pre-plan for members. And then from there, we will come back to that conclusion maybe tomorrow's video. Have a great day, guys. Be safe. If you have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below. I'll get back to you. If not, just please subscribe, press the bell button, leave a comment, thumbs up, and if you're interested in trading with me live, feel free to join me on the Discord server. Link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the affiliate services that I use and recommend that helps the channel grow. Aside from that, guys, I am wishing a happy birthday to my wife. It's her 32nd birthday today. Happy birthday, babe. I love you. And I will see you guys all in the next video tomorrow, because you probably won't hear from me for the rest of the day. Be safe. Manage your risk, guys. Manage your risk. It's monthly close. We should expect a big move either into close or a couple hours after the new candle opens. You might see some fireworks. So talk to you soon. Be safe. Adios.